Hi guys, welcome back. Wall number 3 here. So first fight I've got here is Absorbing Man against Korg on node 7. And so this is the one where if you knock them down, they'll get debuffs on them, and then if they purify said debuffs, then you take damage reflection. So the idea is don't knock him down unless his rock shield's down, and then he can't purify anything, so then there's nothing to worry about. And that's pretty much the end of it for this fight. Not much to it other than that, just play around the nodes. And he doesn't really want to play into intercepts it here very much, but still fight over. He didn't really say want to play into intercepts much, so second fight goes anyway. And next fight we've got here number 2, node 16, Warlock against node 16, and Warlock against Nico. Physical resistance to infections, which can kind of screw Warlock over with Warlock against Nico threes. Just get infection up if the person is running willpower, then after a special 2 with the armor breaks on, she's going to power drain like mad. Keep her to not throwing specials, otherwise we just block bait and try and push her running willpower. So what we do is we use the invuln boost and push her to special 3, providing you do that, and just cycle our specials. And the fight's good and over with 2 special 2s, and that's running recoils, so without recoils I'd imagine probably 3 specials. And fight number 3, we're on to section 2 in path 1, and we have a Hulkling here on the energy damage node, so you don't want to be inflicting energy damage, so special 2s from Absorbing Man will inflict that, and we lose a invuln boost nice and early there, perfect. I think at this point I was a little bit worried, but this wasn't the fight that I should have been more worried about, as we'll see in a moment. We end up recovering this and getting the fight closed out. So we switched to cycling special 1s. I'm pretty sure it's because I left Magma on from fighting Korg, and it come in default into that, but now we swapped over to Uru, so we do it like that. And finally got a bit of control over the fight, still running recoils from the Warlock fight. And yeah, Abs is a great counter for Hulkling, and good counter for this node, providing you keep him in the right form. And that's that fight closed out. So now we move on to fight number 4, final fight. And we have Dr. Bong against Peni Parker on node 28. Now I've taken this node quite a lot of times this season with Bong, never against Peni. Now in duels I realised that against Peni with Bong, his panic doesn't bypass her auto block, so you still need to hit block like this to get the shield down. With that and the regen and everything on this node, I do end up heading for a timeout, so I can't remember if I died. We'll see in a minute whether I die or whether I time out, but either way. I got very unlucky with the glance in, so when I'm hitting her block it's not taking a shield down very much. So we've got about another 3 minutes until we run out of time. So first drop of the season. I'd be interested to know whether it's more the matchup or whether it was more how I played it. So if you know, feel free to comment. But yeah, so I do end up getting her down below 50%, but she ends up healing back quite a lot, as we'll see in a minute. I do let her throw quite a lot of special ones, which probably doesn't really help my cause, to be honest. Not sure if that would have made a massive amount of difference, but no, it'd be interesting to see. That her shield was about to come back before I threw my special 2, so I didn't throw the special 2, so now I've got to get the shield down again, which wastes a load of time, lets the regen come back, and she goes unblockable. And because of where she is with her charges, I'm getting power drained loads as well, so I don't get to throw that special 2. And yeah, this is going to be it for pretty much the end of the fight. And that'll be the end of this war with a first death of the season. And that little last 30 seconds was me just panicking that I'm going to time out and making stupid mistakes. Probably should have just gone for it there, or I was going to time out anyway. Should have just thrown the special 2, but now the shield's going to come back and I can't throw it. Well, I can, but it's going to get auto-blocked and that's game over. End of War 3, not gone very well. Thanks, guys.